Okay, in the last video, this is video 2 for the internship school donations model. What we're going to do is follow all 5 of the steps over in under an hour and a half or hour 40 minutes or so in 5 different time blocks of 19 minutes. And the last one, I sort of read the script. I'll repeat the phone script. It's very simple when you're contacting them. Remember, your goal is not to sell anything or hassle anyone. You really want to identify the 3 or maybe even 5 schools that we'll select to work with that week. You want to obtain the person's name and contact, fax number and information, maybe even email, so that we can send them details on how they can get donations from our boss or the actual clients whom will be sponsoring us that week. Now, the phone script simply goes this way. It's very generic. Hi, I'm calling on local area schools to consider giving 3 or 5 of the most deserving a large donation from my boss. And basically, what we're doing is we're saying, who do you recommend we speak to about this? If they don't want to actually comply or ask, that's okay. And you say, listen, we won't consider your school, or we have several other schools to call before we'll be able to get back to you. But should you want details, we'll need the name, contact name of the person, and also the fax number for them to be considered, or your school to be considered for our large donation. Should they ask, well, who is your boss, or what company will be donating? You simply just say, well, should your school be selected by us, the name of the donors and or their attorneys will be given at that time. Should we remove your school from the list, or who do you recommend we give the large donation to? Simple as that. Your 19-minute time blocks consist of creating a list of schools using Yellow Pages or Google. Give the compliance dialog as above, and simply all you're going to do is the next step. Step number 2 is email the information of those who are interested in sponsorship to schools that either want the donations that we will be sending, so it's a donations request. We're going to fax them our flyer number 1. Then once we actually get that done, they're going to have those flyers go to their students and or returned the next day, or they're going to be faxed over to potential donors, clients, and supporters, and we will receive those faxes from the special fax number we set up for the school, or the Google voicemail that we receive from those who are interested in learning more about becoming a donor or a client or a supporter. Step number 4 is basically schedule callbacks from those appointments and setting up a list. We'll document and confirm as to who is actually interested. We'll prepare flyer number 2 to know, and what flyer number 2 will be who's willing to make those donations to the school, and basically give us an update on the email via the Excel spreadsheet or notepad, and you'll return that to me. Step number 5 is we'll be accepting payments and or delivering the donations to the school at that time. This happens daily within that 2 hours, and we'll give you details on how that goes via PayPal, etc., so that you can see exactly what you're earning for your tuition gift and or towards living expenses. Once again, I know it seems a little bit convoluted or incomplete, but this is just an introductory video to get you familiar with the process of working with Tuition-Gifts.info. If you're really serious and you can do this 2 hours a week or 2 hours every 2 to 3 days, so 2 to 3 times a week, feel free to give me a call at 517-962-1747 and leave information saying, yes, I'm interested in working with Tuition Gifts. Have a great day.